Hey there, my name is Katie and this is Louisiana Cooking and Living, and we are kind of in the middle of doing some different southern desserts, and today is super special. It is strawberry pie. It is not a cooked pie. It is made with fresh strawberries from right here in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. I love some fresh Louisiana strawberries. They are so red and so yummy, so sweet, have just that strawberry yumminess to them. I'm just going to show you a few. Look at how red these strawberries are. So yummy, so good. Let's see another one. I think I have a few strawberries in the fridge that are not from Louisiana. Let me get those and compare the color to the. It's just starting strawberry season. It's a perfect time to be getting some strawberries. So look at this strawberry compared to this strawberry, the colors of those, how different that is. So red, so yummy. They're usually red through and through. So we're gonna make a strawberry pie with these today. To start off, I do have a pie crust baking in the oven, just plain a blind bake. I just pricked it with a fork and so that it didn't puff up in the middle. I just bought a store-bought pie crust. I have not perfected making a homemade pie crust. If you have a great pie crust recipe, just leave that in the description box for me, because every time I've made them, they are tough. I don't understand what I have done wrong. So if you have a perfect recipe, I have followed so many videos and I just can't seem to make them yummy and flaky and tender and worthy of eating. So I still buy the store-bought pie crust. So I just have that blind baking in the oven, and we are gonna get our filling done. Our strawberries do not bake. They are a fresh strawberry pie. And we just have to make our filling that pours over our strawberries, and that has to cool also. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, to our medium saucepan, I'm gonna turn this on. We have 1 cup of sugar, and I'm gonna add 1 cup of water. And then to this, we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm gonna use my whisk. We're gonna whisk this around until it thickens up. All right, once this thickens up, I'll show you the next steps. Okay, so you can see how it's turned like a clear, thick, goo-like mixture here. We've turned all the heat off, removed it from the heat, and now we're gonna add a small box of strawberry jello to this. I'm not a huge fan of jello, but there's some times where that's just what you need. So we're gonna add this to this. Stir this really good. All right, so this we're gonna put in the refrigerator, and we want this to cool because we don't want it to cook our strawberries when we pour it over our strawberries. But we also don't want it to completely set. So it says about 15 minutes. So let me get this in the fridge, and then we will get our strawberries ready for our pie. Okay, so we have our rinsed berries, and strawberries, when we really get to strawberry season, you can buy flats of strawberries on the side of the road. Now, you can obviously see where they're not completely ripe, but they are red through and through when they are in high season. So we're gonna quarter these strawberries, and then that's what I think I'm gonna fill my pie with. But then the top, very top layer, I'm just gonna do halves just to make it look pretty. So we're gonna get these ready to go. And the scraps my chickens will absolutely love. There's nothing like a fresh strawberry from Louisiana. You can go to the strawberry farms and you can pick the strawberries. So good. And you can eat as much as you want when you're picking. So other southern desserts we have done a hummingbird cake that came over from Jamaica and then came to the Gulf Coast. And that has pineapples and bananas and cinnamon, coconut, pecans, And they named it the hummingbird cake because it was said to be so sweet it would attract the hummingbirds. Look at the strawberry, through and through, completely red. We did an Italian cream cake, which is from Florida, and that is a coconut and pecan cake. And then we also did a tarte de bouillie, which is straight from the Cajun South Louisiana Bayou area. Today we're doing our strawberry pie. Now you can tell this is the very beginning of the season because there is quite a bit of green still on these, but I just couldn't help it. We were coming on strawberry season and it's time. Strawberry season only lasts for a couple of months and I just can't stand it. I am ready for strawberries when they are here. All right, I'm gonna get all my strawberries cut up. We have our filling cooling in the fridge. Our pie crust is cooling because we don't want to put this on the hot pie crust. And we are almost ready to assemble this. All right, so here's our crust. It has shrunk down a lot. I don't understand why it's shrunk down like this so much, but we're gonna go ahead and fill this. It's just gonna be over full. So we're just gonna pile our quartered berries down here. And then we are going to lay on our berries that were sliced in half. Just to make it a little bit more decorative. All right, and now we're gonna pour our Jell-O mixture over the top. It's a perfect amount there, it looks like. Just want to make sure there's some covering all of our berries, even if it's a light coating. Alrighty, and we're gonna put this in the fridge and let it completely set before we cut into it. So we're gonna come back, we're gonna give it a good hour to let it completely set. And then we'll be back to taste test. Okay, so here's our yummy pie. I made some whipped cream to go on it, and we're gonna taste it. Hopefully the first slice will come out. So here you can see it's got all the fresh strawberries in there, some whipped cream. Let's give this a taste. A little bit of that buttery crust, the filling, the whipped cream, a little bit of everything in a bite. My husband's gonna come try. I haven't had this in so long, it's so good. See see what he says.
So good. Refreshing. You're not getting it back.
He says I'm not getting it back, but I want one more bite. All right, I hope y'all give this recipe a try. It's very easy to make. So good. With those fresh berries, and they're not cooked and soft, it is very refreshing. If you can find some Louisiana berries, those are the best. So we hopefully get to see you next time. I will put my logo up here. You can click that and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And I will put a little playlist of desserts over here if you're interested in other desserts. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.